Hello, everyone. I'm James, the pastor of Life Worship Center, and surrounding me on this platform are some of the men of Life Worship Center. These are some of God's greatest choice vessels, and we are coming together starting this coming Saturday, October the 21st at 10 o'clock a.m. Everybody's welcome here on campus. There will be a private channel, but you have to register in order to get to the private channel. But on this platform, there are going to be 4 groups on 4 different Saturdays, and they're going to talk about what radical husbands do. And so we're going to spend just a few minutes allowing you to meet who they are, the team captains, and what they're going to be talking about. And so you're going to hear different things. Some of these men will be the first time speaking, and you're going to hear what they have in their hearts. They're going to present to you. And ladies, I know that some of these guys are some of your husbands and boyfriends, and some of those people will also be in the audience, that you will hear them speak from their heart. So you want to make sure you're in the building. Standing to my far left, your right, is going to be the first group who's going to be kicking off. It's going to be Deacon Anthony Saul Anthony. In his group is going to be who talk to us and tell us what we're going to be talking about, Deacon Saul, on your time. Decide to tell her your dark places, where you hurt, the things that you've always wanted, she's always wanted to hear that you have not kept, that you have kept from her. And so decide to tell her how important she is to you, what she means to you. So those are going to be some of the things. And inside of his group, it's going to be Kendrick Taylor. It's going to be who else? Who's in your group? Brother Eric, Brother Cedric, and who else?
Alex.
Brother Alex. And so again, you're going to meet with those guys this coming Saturday. You don't want to miss it. On my other left is Elder Torrey, and he's going to be speaking on November the 28th. Talk to us, Elder Torrey, what you're going to be talking about.
Well, thank you, first of all, Pastor James. And just to let you all know, this is going to be November 18th. It's Saturday, November 18th that we'll be meeting. We will be talking about love what she loves.
What does that mean?
Well, to me, I would say that means when we have an opportunity to love what she loves, it gives us an opportunity to share in what she shares, to have compassion about what she has compassion with, to relate to what she relates to, which will help us have a better relationship.
I love it.
In doing so.
I was watching you in Bible study the other night, and you talked about the difference between leave and lose. And so you're going to be talking about someone. I like how you misuse those words and analogies. And so you even just used one just then. So you're going to be talking about loves what she loves. Give us another thing.
Create an environment of acceptance. Oh, my goodness. I love that one. The reason why I love that one is because one of the things as men, as the head of the household, as the one in the head of the household, I'll just say, it is our job to create the environment that the relationship dictates. We don't think that it's our job because we are the head of the household, but in being the head of the household, it's our jobs to make sure that things go as the ship is supposed to go, in the direction it's supposed to go in.
Amazing. So on your team is who? Who's on your team?
I have some great individuals with me. I have Anthony Chavis. I have Brother Fred McLam.
Lift your hand, Fred.
That's right. And I have
that's the gentle giant.
Oh yeah. And I have Brother David Clax with us as well. That will be elaborating with us, and we're excited. The last thing, Pastor James, is learn to listen. I love that one as well, because so many times we listen so that we can respond. We don't listen so that we can give the proper feedback, but we sometimes have that answer in our heads that's not even the answer they're looking for, which puts the conversation in a bad place already.
Amen. And so again, that is when?
That is November 18th, starting at 10 a.m.
Amen. Thank you, Elder Torrey. So also on my right, the far right, is the executive pastor, Pastor Vitale, who's taking week 3. Talk to us, Pastor Vitale, about who's on your team, what you're going to be talking about.
So first of all, we'll be here on December the 16th. We'll have with us Jonathan Randall. We'll have Minister Pastor Travis Bailey and Minister Marcel Anderson. We're doing steps 7, 8, and 9, and those include give up sex, learn to lose.
Let's back up.
and set her free.
Those sound like tough topics.
They're tough topics, but I'm going to tell you, I'm going to go in the middle and say about learning to lose. Sometimes battles that you have, you need to just let it go. And sometimes you need to let her win and not you win.
How do you do that?
Sometimes it's what Elder Torres' topic was, listening. Sometimes you just got to be quiet.
Amen. In order to, we've often heard that in order to show strength, you have to show weakness. It's tough to show weakness or to submit because we as men believe that we have to be heard. We have to have the first and the last word, and also allow our spouses, girlfriends, significant others to function where they're strong at. And a lot of times they bring the balance. I've mentioned many times that I won't pay bills. Pastor Ursula handles the finance.
Oh, yeah.
We wouldn't have a house and car and none of that stuff. And so, yeah, amen.
Yes, sometimes we just have to let them be who they're supposed to be. I always say, stay in your lane. And whatever your lane is, it's going to help the whole family go forward. Because if you're trying to do her lane, and for instance, I was telling her the other day, I said, you took away washing clothes from me. That was my lane. Now I got to find another lane to go in. But yeah, so I mean, you have to allow her to be who she is.
Amen.
And sometimes that takes taking a step back.
That's good. That's good. And so we're definitely looking forward to, again, on December the 16th at 10 o'clock.
Amen.
Thank you, Pastor Patel. Standing to my immediate right is the senior elder of the house, Elder Lunston McNeil. Elder McNeil, talk to us a little bit about who's on your team and what are the topics.
Okay, I have group 4, and I have steps 10 through 12. Step 10 is think long term. 11 is stop talking and do something. 12 is give up. And on my team is Ezra Huggins, Jamel Kauser, Deacon William Burt, and
Brother Jared.
Brother Jared, who was just added. But that's it. And so again, it's going to be on Saturday, January the 13th. The time again is 10 a.m. and 11:30 a.m. Okay.
Pick one of those out of the 3 and just elaborate a little bit what you expect out of that or what you think is going to be a fun topic.
I'm going to say give up.
Tell us why.
Sometimes we can discuss things, and like I said before, we can over-discuss it. She's going to be right, I'm going to be right, but sometimes as men, we just got to give up and let them be right.
Amen. Amen. And so, are there any others? If I was to turn around and ask my brother-in-law, Elder Rick Vortis, because even on your team, Pastor Vitale, there's 2 married men and there are 2 singles. We have 2 pastors. We have the music worship leader, and we also have the sound guy for the house. Yes. So, if I was to ask my brother who is single, not married, what would you expect to get out of this or walk away with, Brother Rick?
I think for the most part, how to be a better husband by observing all the husbands here and try to kind of take in and learn and take notes and try to emulate the good things that I've heard in my life once I eventually become married.
What would you hope that our ladies would to get out of this? If I was to ask Ezra, what would you hope that our wives and significant others would get out of this? Is he there? Oh, no Ezra? Okay. If I was to ask Brother Eric, what would you expect our wives to get out of this, Brother Eric?
Better husbands.
Better husbands. Amen. How so?
Doing what we're supposed to do as husbands. When you put your best foot forward, you're going in not knowing something, coming out learning something.
Amen.
You're looking for a better a better you than what you already are.
You're going to be good anyway because your glasses are almost like mine, so we're going to be all right. Amen. Brother Jared, what would you hope that your wife would glean from this?
Hopefully she'll get to know that she's secure with me and that I am there for her and I do listen to her. But hopefully she'll understand that when she needs me that I'll always be there.
Amen. Brother Alex, tell us something that your wife doesn't know that you would hope that she would learn from this about yourself.
That's a good question.
Uh-huh.
One of the things that I was sitting here thinking about and looking at all these men is, and this will kind of answer your question. A lot of us are learning from the examples that others have set for us, whether that's a good or a bad example. And it's important for us to learn from those good examples. And even if we got to erase what we already knew or learned in order to become a better person, a better husband, better man, I think that's absolutely important. That's one thing that I guess my wife doesn't know about me.
Okay.
Is that
that you're learnable.
Absolutely.
Amen. Amen. Stop trying to hide, Minister Marcel. I see you behind the hat. Pass the microphone. Minister Marcel, being single. Yeah, talk about that. What would you hope to glean?
Die to self and continue to allow God to lead me. In a man's heart, he plans his course, but it is the Lord who determines his steps. So get out of the way, Marcel, and allow God to lead you in every decision that I make, spiritually and physically, as a single man.
Amen.
Yeah.
Pastor Travis, you knew it was coming. Married with 26 children. He said 28. I thought he said, did I hear 5? What do you hope to get?
I hope to get a strategy to responsibly communicate better with my wife. Tori said something earlier about listening to speak basically and not listening to comprehend. So hopefully throughout everything that we're going to talk about, I can gain some understanding to help me break through in that area because I definitely listen to say what I got to say.
Amen. Pass the microphone to Brother Fred. There we go. Brother Fred, if your wife was listening now, what would you say to her that you want her to know from this session? Because Brother Fred is one of the first ones to read this book. He was telling me some stuff. Share some stuff.
One, I would like her to know that I do hear her, that I do listen, that my response has to be better. My body language has to be better.
Wow.
Because sometimes I feel a certain way, but my body language isn't what I'm feeling.
Amen.
It may be something else that's going on. They got my body, displaying that. But and then I support her.
Amen.
That one of the things is that we love what they love.
Amen.
And I want her to understand that I do love what she loves.
Amen. Do me one favor. I want you to put your hands in the back of the man to your immediate left, David, and hand him the microphone because he might need a catcher. Put your hand in his back. Let him feel your strength because you're a strong man. David, talk to us about what you would want your wife to know that you would glean.
To be patient with me. I'm a work in progress.
Amen. Amen. Thank you. Last but not least, Brother said.
What's going on, PT?
Talk to me. What would you hope to say to your future wife about yourself?
I would like to be able to say, I got you, and she not have to worry that she can lean on me no matter what. The only 3 words I have to say is, I got you. And she knows everything from those 3 words.
Wow. And so again, have I left anybody out? I think I got everybody. And so there you have it. Everyone who's on this platform has a voice. This is what you can expect over the next several months, that you would hear these guys. Right now, they're speaking from their experience. Later on, they will be speaking from their experience and the knowledge that they will have from this book read. And we would love to share those things with you as a group, as a body. So please make sure you put along your calendar these days. October the 21st, November the 28th, November the 18th, December the 16th, and January the 13th. Those are the dates that we will come together, that we will talk, that we will share, and that we will also grow together. Again, I'm James, the senior pastor of this great house. God bless you, and see you soon.